Welcome, fantabulous souls, to Psychically Speaking. I'm your host, Psychic Lisa Ann, and I'm thrilled to have you here. In this podcast, we'll delve into everything related to body, mind, and spirit. As a professional psychic medium and healer with over 28 years of experience, I'm excited to share my knowledge and my experiences with you. Together, we'll embark on a transformative journey of sharing, learning, and personal growth. Whether you're just starting on your spiritual path, consider yourself an old soul, an empath, or a seasoned professional, Psychically Speaking has something special just for you. So join me as we explore the wonders of life, heal ourselves, expand our knowledge, and grow together. Let's dive right in. Today, we are talking about one of my favorite things, karma. Now, I don't want to say I'm obsessed with karma, but I do have a sign in my house that says House of Karma. I do have a sign that sits on my desk that says I saw that karma. And I do have a license plate that says Karma 1. So yes, I'm a little obsessed with karma. Now, Hinduism identifies karma as the relationship between a person's mental or physical action and the consequences following that action. In Buddhism, karma refers to the principle of cause and effect. But today, I want to talk to you about the 12 laws of karma. Now, everything is energy. Everything that you do creates either a positive or a negative energy that comes back to you in some form. I like to think of the 12 laws of karma as guidelines that help me create good karma in my life. They remind me to be more mindful of my thoughts, actions, and deeds, which then helps me to make better decisions and better choices in my life. Now, number 1 is referred to as the Great Law or the Law of Cause and Effect. Basically, this means whatever thoughts or energy you put out, you get back, good or bad. Now, using this in a positive way, think about if you want to attract a wonderful, loving, and caring person in your life. Well, you do that by treating yourself in a very loving and caring way. Remember, the thoughts or energy that you put out is what you get back. Number 2 is the law of creation. I love this one. This is the law that says that you are the co-creator. To make things happen in your life, you need to take action instead of just waiting for something to magically come your way. Remember, life doesn't just happen to us. This is one of my favorites because so many times when I work with people, they'll say to me, I've been meditating on this, or I've been praying on this, I'm visualizing this. And I'll say to them, okay, what action have you taken? Well, I haven't taken any action yet. I'm still meditating on it. Listen, meditating, praying, visualizing, that is all really great. But if you don't take the action, nothing's going to come of it. So think about if you want to switch jobs, right? You can pray on it, meditate on it, but did you send out the job resume? Did you apply for jobs, right? We have to take that action. Number 3 is the law of humility. You must be humble enough to accept that your current reality is the result of your past thoughts and actions. I know people sometimes have a very hard time with this. I have had a hard time with this myself. But think about if you find yourself in a bad relationship, right? And you think, okay, well, how am I accepting reality for, the current reality for this? The person, that I'm with is just mean or whatever it is. But maybe when you first got into that relationship, there was something in your gut that was just saying, this isn't really the right relationship for you. And the action, the result of your past thoughts or actions was you not trusting yourself, you not listening to that inner voice, right? So sometimes we just need to be humble enough to accept that our current reality is a result of our past thoughts and actions. 4 is the law of growth, accepting the things that you can't change or control and instead focusing on what you can. I love this one. I remind myself of this on a daily basis. Remember that growth starts within us, because the one thing that you do have control over is yourself. You cannot change, nor can you have control over other people, right? So this is a great one, especially for helping you stay focused on your goals and manifesting. 5 is the law of responsibility. You are the product of the choices you make and the thoughts you focus on. There's a saying, you are what you eat. Well, I like to say you experience what you focus on the most. And boy, have I learned this the hard way. There have been so many times in my life where I've fallen into this cycle of just being in such a fearful place and just focusing on all these things that I'm afraid, oh my God, what if this happens? And guess what? Those things that I focused on is exactly what I ended up experiencing, right? So remember to pay attention to your thoughts and what you're focusing on. Number 6 is the law of connection. Everything in your life is connected, your past, your present, and your future. Who you are today is the result of your previous choices and actions. And who you will be tomorrow will be the result of your choices and actions today. And I love this because it's a reminder to pay attention to that present moment, right? And really think about the choices that you're making. I always like to ask my clients, when you're making a decision, is that moving you closer to your goals? Is that moving you closer to your dreams? Or is that moving you further away? It just makes that decision making a lot easier. 7 is the law of focus. As my husband would say, squirrel. This can be a challenging one for me sometimes. But focusing on too many things at once, it just leaves you tired, confused, negative, and feeling overwhelmed. So focus on one thing at a time. And make sure you're focusing on your higher values first, right? Like love and peace, to prevent those lower thoughts from coming through, like resentment and anger. Number 8 is the law of giving and hospitality. You must give to the things you believe in. I really wish we were just instilling this in every person on earth right now. If you want to live in a world full of love and acceptance, then you need to love and accept others. I say this all the time. You cannot fight hate with hate. You fight hate with love. Number 9, the law of the here and now. Embrace the present. Let go of negative thoughts and behaviors from your past. Let go of grudges and resentment and be 100% present in the moment that you're in the now. I believe if you keep focusing on past events, you'll keep reliving them, and even worse, you'll keep attracting them. And let me tell you, I have done that way too many times in the past. So focusing on past events, especially things that you feel guilty about or things that you feel sad about, the more you focus on them, the more you keep reliving them, the more energy you just keep giving it. So let it go. Embrace the present. Number 10 is the law of change. I'm sure you've all heard that saying, crazy is doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting different results. Well, doing the same thing will get you the same results. So to get different results, you need to change something. So be willing to change and try something different. Number 11 is the law of patience and rewards. We are definitely living in a society that's quick fixes and we want everything yesterday. But you need to be consistent with your karmic deeds. You need to be consistent in focusing on your goals. and they will come to fruition, but you have to be patient. Number 12, the law of significance and inspiration. We are all here for a reason, and we all have a purpose. And every contribution you make will affect the world. And authentically sharing yourself, your skills, your gift, that is why you are here. So the bottom line, the 12 laws of karma can serve as a guideline or a roadmap for you to follow as you go through your daily life. Those 12 laws of karma can help you to be more mindful of your thoughts, your actions, and your deeds. And that can help you to make better choices and decisions each and every day of your life. And just as a little side note, focusing on karma has really helped me, because if someone does something bad or something negative happens, instead of me obsessing about it and thinking about, how could I make that person understand how hurtful they were or what they did to me wasn't right, I just in my mind go, you know what? I don't need to give that situation or that person any more energy, because they've already taken enough energy from me. All I need to do is let karma do its work. And instead of focusing on that person or that situation, I focus on moving forward. I focus on how are the choices now going to impact my life in the future. And I just let go of all of that negative stuff. So I hope you enjoyed hearing about the 12 laws of karma. And I hope you will think about them and put them into practice each and every day of your life. Thank you once again for joining me on this incredible journey. If you found this podcast enjoyable, I kindly ask you to share it with a friend and make sure to hit that subscribe button. To discover more about joining my free weekly live happy hour, explore my work, or visit my Body, Mind, Spirit spa and gift shop in the enchanting historic downtown Southern Pines, North Carolina, simply head over to spiritquestnc.com. And always remember, life isn't always rainbows and butterflies, but every single day, you have the power to choose to be fantabulous. Embrace that power and let your inner light shine bright. Until we meet again, stay empowered and keep embracing the magic of life.